I don't believe it. Well, if it isn't Tran and Malra, nice of you to finally show up. I've been worried sick. Where places have you been? I thought the Children of Hargon might have found you and whisked you away, or worse. Calm down, calm down. We had everything under control. I won't let anything bad happen to Tran. But enough about us. What about you? How did things go down after we escaped? Well, I don't know how we did it, but with the combined forces of Furrowfield and Crumble done, we somehow managed to drive the Rotters away. Others are sleeping now. We've been waiting around the clock for you to return, you know. What kept you away for so long? After our last little escapade, it feels pretty good to be back home. You were captured and locked up in an island prison. Sounds like you're lucky to have made it out alive. Tell me about it. To make matters worse, Tran cried himself to sleep every night. You just can't take him anywhere. Well, whatever the true story of your valiant escape, it sounds like you had a first-rate adventure. I was wondering, how about we have a little tea party, just the three of us? Tiki, follow me, I've got a little surprise for you. You want me to build you a house?
Yeah.
You remember this place, don't you? It's where the three of us first met. I thought it would be the perfect place for a party. Party? What for? To celebrate your safe return, of course. You just escaped from captivity. You must be in need of a little light revelry after that. Yeah, I suppose. So how do you have a party? First, we will need somewhere to hold it. Perhaps Tran could design the perfect location for us. It doesn't have to be too elaborate, but it mustn't be drab either. Make sure there are decorations, a lovely centerpiece that we can complement, something of that ilk. How about that stuffed monster thing they used to help us escape from prison? That should do. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you build it in the sea. I think a party in the ocean sounds just divine. I'd rather we did it on dry land. But if we have to, can you stick a few of those round things that squirt out water around it? You know, the ones you put in the pool and crumble done? I like those. Anything else you'd like Tran to add to our little party place, Malroth? We're gonna have to like call back to this and Malroth is awakening or something. Nah, whatever he makes is fine by me. But without further ado, let's see what design Tran dreams up. Yeah, that little pirouette is as elegant as ever. As for the blueprint, I can see you've included an adorable stuffed hammerhead and some fun-sized fountains. How delightful. Yeah, it's alright. Understated yet charming, a bit like us. Care to start building it, Tran? We can start the party as soon as you're done. This sucks. This is my party. I cannot wait for our party to start. As soon as the blueprint is complete, we can start the party. After a little less... Alright, fine. Probably leave stuff in here. In fact, I can probably dunk my fish in. No, I don't know if I have enough room for all my fish. No, I don't. Alright, let's take a look at this blueprint. First we'll build everything we need. You don't have cotton. Are you seriously gonna hold me up on cotton? Or is it in this chest? Here, let me just take everything. I had iron. You didn't need to supply iron ingots, but I need cotton. I need a lot of cotton. Okay, let's see here. First level. We'll start with the softwood. But seriously, who breaks out of prison and then has to build their own party area? The blueprint's coming along very nicely. Oh, I'm so looking forward to our little party. I just can't wait. By the way, Maura, did you ever get your memory back? I completely forgot to ask about that. How ironic. What's with you all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing really. It's just... You've seemed a little distant recently. Are you sleeping right? No unusual dreams or anything? Hey, how do you know about that? I know you two better than you know yourselves. After all, we're the best of friends now, and we'll be together forever. You hardly know us, lady. We've been around like a couple hours. Together forever? What? We are going to be together forever, aren't we? Oh, what am I saying? Of course we are. Right, I think that's enough chatter for now. The party will never begin if we carry on hobnobbing like this. Alright, stairs. Bonfires. Somewhere in here, I know it is. Chairs. I was hoping to pull you away from it so I could chat with everybody. Golly, Tran, this looks like the perfect place for a pretty little party. I get that you're happy to have us back and everything, but why do we have to have a party? Because I'm jealous. Rosie told me about the harvest festival you had on Farrowfield, and Babs spoke very highly of the Crumble Down dance party. But if the three of us can have a low-key gathering of our very own, I won't feel left out anymore. Then come with us! That is a rubbish reason. You're the one choosing to stay back. That's a rubbish reason. I've never heard anything so stupid in my life. But alright, I'll go along with it. After all, me and Tran are always leaving you in the lurch. What's the plan for this party then? Sit on those stools and stare at each other? Remember when I said I had a surprise for you? You two just sit right there. Ta-da! I've been planning this party since you two left. I even baked the cake the day after you went away. What did you put in it? It reeks to high heaven. It does not. That's the aroma of fresh scallywink I have, you know. You mix the meat into the cake batter with some slime oil, stirred in some mashed crabbed eyeballs, and sprinkle some soil in for good luck. What? I call it Scrubby Scally Sponge Surprise. Tran, would you like the honor of taking the first bite? No. I beg your pardon. The crashing of the waves drowned out the sound of your voice. I'll ask you again. Tran, would you do me the honor of taking the first bite of Scrummy Scally Sponge Surprise? No. Alright. Of course you would. How could you say no? I slaved away for hours over a hot bonfire to bake it. Eat up now. You must be absolutely starving after being locked away for so long in that horrible prison. She's just joking, right? Fearing the worst, Tran and Malroth dig into Lulu's lethal cake. Tran's mouth is filled with noxious fumes. He tries to flee to the toilet. Lulu's glare is firmly fixed on Tran's face. Tran can't escape. This is actually pretty tasty. Malroth is confused. Critical hit. I was a bit worried this party would be the pits, but it's not nearly as tedious as I imagined. I knew you'd enjoy yourself. We have the cake to thank for that. Such a shame I never got to taste the thing myself. Oh, that reminds me. For my next signature dish, I was thinking of rustling up mollusk mousse with an army of ant coulis. But Bonanza does insist on taste testing all my creations first, so you shall have to wait a little while longer to enjoy that one. More cake, Malroth? No, I was just thinking. How much longer is this going to last, all of us together like this? Why, forever, of course. I said it before. Remember? Why do you ask? Tran, if something bad happens to me, like, I stop being myself, would you? Would you hit me? I mean hard, like, wake up and come to your senses hard. Can you do that for me? No. Hey, I'm being serious now, this is important. Promise that you'll wallop me good and proper, even if you have to beat me to within an inch of my life. You have to stab me out of it. Do you promise? Yes. Malroth, what in the world has got into you? Wahaha, what's going on here, eh? Are you throwing a party without us? You could have at least informed us that you'd made a safe return. It's not what you think. I just happened to be on the beach when they made port. It was such a special moment, I didn't want to spoil it. I thought we was all friends here, Lulu. It ain't fair you having to get together without us. Ho ho ho. This looks like a fun little bash bash bash. Mind if I mingle in? Gahaha, I love Get Crashing a party. Me, I'm gonna go bleeding mental! All through the night, the islanders celebrate the safe return of their friends Tran and Malroth. Some weep at the sight of Lulu's cake, some scream blue murder at its taste, while others faint at the smell alone. Even so, the festivities show no sign of slowing. As the party and each partygoer's stomach rumbles on into the early hours, the spirit of togetherness falls over the group, the desire to build a new home together. Tran and Malroth laugh and joke all through the night, but behind the smile, something seems to be troubling Malroth deeply. Then morning comes. Morning, Tran. Last night's party was pretty fun, wasn't it? Say, you looked a bit pale. You didn't eat anything funny at the party, did you? Anyway, last night, Digby told me they managed to get the pyramid finished while we were gone. Fancy going to take a look? Maybe the hike over will put some color back in your cheeks. Come on. Antidotal herb. Nah, I already got that. Tea service. Hello there, Tran. I know I said this several times last night, but it really is good to have you back. As you can see, we finished off the second part of the pyramid while you were gone. We did a remarkable job, if I do say so myself. Seems there's a letter waiting for Tran. Soon we shall have a wonderful tourist attraction on our hands. People will flock from miles around to see our pyramid. Big time! If we knuckle down, we'll have the guy finished in a flash. Oi, Tran, fancy sort us out with blueprint numero 3? Core, I like the look of this, Tran. Well, our dears, shall we begin? We's desperate to start building again! I bunged a bunch of blocks on the chest, just like last time. Should be plenty in there to polish off this piece of the pyramid, no problem. You're welcome to help us, Tran, but if there's something else that needs your attention, you can leave the building work to us. Either way, let's all work together to make this place the best that it can be. Ho ho ho. Tran, Malroth, it's so good to have you back safe and sound. Without you, this whole operation would fall to pieces. So to welcome you back, I'd like to give you a present. Is there anything you need? A bell would make your life a lot easier. You can ring it to gather up all the gratitude like you do on other islands? Ho ho ho, you don't need my help with that. Surely you could just build one for yourself, stuff? Hold on. Are you telling me you don't know how to make a builder's bell yet?
Yay!
Ho ho ho. You've invented a bell, I see. That should tide you over for the time being. Tran, our dear, it's wonderful to have you back. We're happy to see it in one pieces. As you know, we drove those mischievous missionaries away, but they could attack us again at any times. We have to be very alert at all hours of the day. Very stressful, very stressful. We need a plan for when it attacks again. Oh, but just listen to us. We're being such a gloomy guts. Forget we ever says anything about it. Apart from our impending doom, we've been thinking about how to turn this area into a bona fide tourist attraction. We thinks it needs a shop. You know, a little place to sell souvenirs and knickknacks. Can't call it a tourist spot without one. Could you make an item shop for us, Tran? Puts us inside the pyramid. You need to put a shop sign in there, and mustn't forget 2 coffers, a table, and a price tag. Check your crafting stations if there's an item you've never made before. Maybe you can learn us the recipe there. You made our little item shop, dear. Thanks very much. People will come far and wide to see our beautiful oasis amazing pyramid. And when they does, we can sell that to rich tourists. Honestly, Ordelia, you're such a silly Billy. What use is a shop if we don't have a shopkeeper? There's no need to be angry, Lulu, our dear. We hasn't forgotten about that. Thank you for making the item shop for us. Now we just need a shopkeeper that works in it. We don't think we'd be very good at running a business. We're much more used to doing different jobs. Perhaps you could bring in a professional from another island. Goes on! Brings us one back from Explorer Shores. Captain said he spotted a sparkling new island. Merchants love shiny gold. Good place to go look-sees, we think. Hopefully you can bring back the lovely shopkeeper for a lovely shop. Even better if it has a bushy beard. Go and tell Captain Brownbeard you want to go to Iridescent Island. He'll know what you mean. Bring back Harry Merchant for us. All for us. Can it bring back a merchant for the shop? Would you take a trip to Iridescent Island for us? Bring back merchant who works in the shoppy. Watch it, Tran. I've been meaning to have a word with you. I got a favor to ask. Ever since we come from Crumble Down, I've been planning for a ride in a minecart. It just ain't the same running to work every morning when I could be riding the rails. Think you can sort me out? I ain't bothered with where you put the tracks. I just want to feel the wind rushing over me rhomboids. Still, I reckon it'd be proper exhilarating if the tracks ride right through the pyramid. What do you think? About 200 pieces of track connected together should be enough to scratch me rail riding itch. If you connect 200 pieces of track, that should be enough to satisfy me minecart needs. If you can get it running through the pyramid or into the oasis, that'd be even better. I love seeing the sights from the comfort of a minecart, me. Let's go ahead and get us a merchant. Oh, yeah, there's a letter. Whoops. Well, now here's a rock bomb shard. Can I ride this?
Yaha!
Man, this place is rich in materials. Yeah, a little obnoxious trying to mine it though.
Yo!
Yay! Yep. Yaha!
Let's see what happens if the cow gets killed. Come closer, cow. Got something out of it. I got steak. Climb to the top of that thing. Maybe I can. No, I'm not going to be able to see much because of all the mountains. I knew you would come here. I saw in the stars. I am Rochelle, a merchant. Although I can hardly make use of my skills on an island like this, I do not think we met here by chance. The fates will me to return with you to your island. Let me work my money-making magic upon it. Yes! Thank you. I shall do all in my power to help your island realize its true potential. Alright. Hopefully a useful villager. I'm not sure what money is good for. Maybe just gratitude points. Maybe I'll get food. Maybe I'll get nothing. That's probably what's gonna happen. You're not gonna follow me? Hello, Tran. I bet you never knew I could write, did you? How do you know I'm quite the sack of letters? I hope everyone from Crimbo is Bona. Goldie Rocks and the others are all well. The miners have even been teaching me how to bodybuild. They say I'll be ripped in no time, but I'm not sure I like the sound of that. It's usually yours, Jules. Oh yeah, I need my army. These guys join me yet? No. Alright, there was another island. Let's head there now. Iron, that's pretty useful. And coal, that's also pretty useful.
Yaha! Yaha!
Hello, I'm Emily and I work as a dancer. I left my village, hoping to see the world, but a nasty storm left me shipwrecked on this island. Would it be alright if I came with you? I don't know what else to do. Brilliant! I can't wait to see your island for myself. Another bit of the world ticked off the list. Terraforma tiles. Summons a friendly golem to transfer the vicinity into sand. You place some terraforma tiles on the ground, the golem will come over and smash them, turning the nearby area into a desert. Oh, that seems boring. Let's take him anyways, just to find out. Sure. Why would I use the hammerhead when I have the golem?
Yay!
This is awesome. Hammerhead, you're gonna have a hard time competing with this. You'll probably be the first on the chopping block.
Yep.
Okay, I've got a lot of infinite resources now. Ooh, I see you brought back a lovely shopkeeper. We's in business now! That said, we still need something to sell. If we put items on top of a price tag, the merchant will supply it to others. We're sure that the islanders will be delighted. A little retail therapy will make them all happy. How will anyone buy anything without any money? What's it talking about? Oh, Tran, you do say some very odd things. What is this money it speaks of? Seriously, what is it? Oh, I don't know, but I spent 60 of it getting this game. Anyway, if you want our item shop to thrive, you'll have to use the price tags wisely. Do good business, make islanders happy! As soon as the work on the pyramid is finished, we can get our new shopkeeper settled in. We're looking forward to shop's grand opening! Place an item you want to sell on a price tag. If someone buys it, they'll leave gratitude points by way of payment.
Yep.
Tran, we did it! The third part of the pyramid's finished. Wonderful, great, wonderful. What did you want to go do? 200 pieces of track, that's right. This pyramid is stunning, simply stunning, and it shall be even more so when it's finally complete. We love how it's turned out, dear. Nicey, much better than a cold cave on Crumble Dun. The end is nearly in sight, Tran. All we have to do now is apply the finishing touches. You can lay them tracks. This is it, Tran. The pyramid is almost complete. All we need is a pointy bit to top the thing off. How do you fancy drawing us one last blueprint, Tran? Hang about. I've got a quality idea for the pinnacle of the pyramid. I want you to make it my way, Tran. Hold it. You ain't heard my idea yet. Mine to blow his out of the water. Digby and Dugby, cease your bickering this instant. I will not permit hostilities to flare up on Lulutopian soil. There's only one way to settle this. Tran, you gotta choose. Are you gonna go with Digby's suggestion or Dougie's? Get in. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Now, Eva butchers at this beauty. Looks like a giant ball? I was thinking of an orthodox design. Subtle yet stylish, isn't it? Oh, are you gonna go with my design? No. Nah, that ain't fair. What's wrong with it? I hope you change your mind, Tran. Nah, mate, I know you will. Let me know when you do, innit? Or is it a Sphinx? I always knew you was a fellow with classy taste. Get a load of this. Oh, jeez. It's Goldilocks, isn't it? There ain't no better way to show what great mates we are, and it'll look proper pucka to boot. What do you reckon? We wanna go with mine? No. Eh? You ain't gonna go with his idea, are ya? Come back when you change your mind. Alright, what is it again? I guess it's... Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll take this one. Looks a lot less ridiculous. Sure, that's the one I want. I don't want the golem one. Get bleeding in! This is the best day of my life. I always knew you had an eye for these things, Tran. Right then. Now that we know what the top of the pyramid's gonna be, it's time you put the blueprint in place.
Yep.
It's amazing! It's majestic! The perfect landmark for my Federation of the Fiery Forge. Doesn't look like it'll take that long to build either, as long as we all get working. And on that note, let's get cracking! Oi, Tran, feast your eyes on this. I gone and gathered all the blocks we need to build a blueprint and chucked them in this chest. You can take whatever you need. I don't need anything. I just want you to accept my mission. Poor blimey, Tran, you made me the minecart track I asked for. It's bleeding brilliant! I know you like to warp from one place to another, but that ain't the only way to get about. Riding a minecart gives you the chance to take in the scenery. It's a nice way to see the world, you know what I mean? My vision for Dougie's dystopia is a land covered in minecart track as far as the eye can see. That is what dystopia means, isn't it? Well, at the very least, I want a track that does an old loop of the island. You'll help me make your dream come true, won't you, Tran? Nope. Maybe one day. Right now, no. Alright, I'll tear this up. Nicely done! Because this gas bleeding brilliant. I thought it turned out nice, but not this nice. And I hope it's not off someone's face. It looks really weird. But it looks less weird than the column. Oh, gather around, you lot. I have a butcher's at this. Wonderful. So the pyramid's pinnacle is finally in place. It's perhaps not the design I would have chosen myself, but I suppose that's what you get when you work with amateurs, especially those of the mindless, muscle-bound persuasion. Tran, if you can think of a more stylish design, feel free to tear that thing down and rebuild it however you like. But it will do for now. At long, long last, our work is complete. Gather around, everybody. I have an important announcement to make. I hereby declare the pyramid officially finished. If it weren't for the hearts, it would look pretty good, dope. Crikey, that thing will pull the punters in, no doubt about it. Just look at the size of it. With this one building, we've changed the scenery just as much as the Furrowfield lot did. Oh, we agree wholeheartedly. We'd love to get a bird's eye view. Only way to understand the true scales of it. I only hope it doesn't attract the children of Hargon's attention. If they saw something as wonderful as this, they might try to destroy it. I'd say it's only a matter of time before they show their ugly mugs again. They've known about this island ever since those missionaries showed up. Even if we're safe for the time being, we can't rest on our laurels. They might strike at any moment, and we need to be ready to defend ourselves. We could do with barricading the coast, stop them making their way inland so easily, and a few more able-bodied fighters wouldn't go amiss. Oh, cheer up, you dreary lot. We just finished the pyramid. You could at least try and look a bit happier. Would you look at that? It's a mini medal. The Oasis and the pyramid are both finished. Do you know what this means, Tran? The tablet targets are complete. We're still gonna keep building, right? We want to make more. We want to make our dreams come true. Hold your horses, darling. I know how you feel, but what with the children of Argon on the horizon, we need to think about the here and now before we look to the future. Den's right. We need new ideas for defenses and new soldiers to boot. We're not going to find them around here. I think it's time Tran and Malra set sail for a new island. That sounds like a splendid plan, but first things first. Tran, now that we've completed the targets, you should look at the tablet. Tran feels a powerful force emanating from the tablet.
Yaha!
What was that, Tran? Wait, don't tell me. You've become a better builder than before, haven't you? Ho ho ho, you're really coming on leaps and bounds. I can feel the power of creation coursing through the island right now. Before long, this place will be a paradise that the legendary builder of Yor would be proud of. That's great news. My empire of evisceration will be... what's going on?
My lord and master, hear me. What ails you, mighty Malroth? Does something cause you pain?
You again. Can't you just leave me alone?
I see. As the world fills with the power of creation, your appetite for destruction grows.
Lies! It's all lies! Something's happening to me!
Malroth becomes stronger. The day that you will lead this world to its salvation draws ever closer. But first, you must understand the truth. You must know your own nature. You must become the god you are.
Are you alright, Malra? Something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine. You look more than fine to me. You know when you nearly set yourself on fire before? Well, I think I saw your muscles bulging a bit bigger. Get in! Even better for keeping the monsters away from me. You will keep them away from me, won't you? Promise me you won't let them touch me.
Right, well, I think it's time I headed back to the temple. If you ever need me, you know where I am. As far as crumbled onions, Tran, I reckon we're gonna stick around here. We're quite taken by the place. I kind of assumed you were gonna stay forever. But don't worry, we ain't gonna ask no more favors of you. You're free to build whatever you want, wherever you want. That said, it'd be nice to have a pub for me loyal punters. Oh, and a few houses for the lads and lasses. Only if you get time, that is. Of course, if you'd rather we settle somewhere else, that's fine too. Just use your residence register. It can use it to send people where it wants them. Once you've had your fill with building down here, go and have a word with the area hermit. He might have some ideas about your next destination. The red place is pretty good, but the green place still sucks. I have nothing there except farm, which is kind of their point, but still. Like, I have even less there than Furrowfield town. So what's the plan, Tran? Are we going to see that loony up at the temple? If so, I want to go with you. I want to consult with him about how we might go about defending Lulutopia from invasion. Alright then, we'll all go. When you're ready, Tran, let's head up and have a word with the hermit. Now that you made so many different rooms, you should start to get a feeling for the ambience of the rooms you make. The amount of gratitude a person leaves when they use a room depends on its ambience. Try mixing things up and see what works best.
Yay!
In the mood. Your eyes have been opened to the room's ambience. There are 6 different kinds in total, so experiment with furniture and color combinations and see how your rooms change. Oh, great. Okay. Build an animal house. Don't I already have that? Animal bedding, food bowl, and a haystack. Okay, I didn't. Alright. Alright, I'll just knock down the wall, I think, and then I'll be one. Let's do that animal one right now. All you need to do is just knock this out. The natural paddock. What do you want from me? It's got the small bed, the food bowl, the haystack. Oh, do I need to get rid of the grass? Sorry, chicken. Really sorry. Another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job, Tran. Incredible work as always, Tran. This animal house you built is fantastic. Let me tell you something useful about it. You place 2 cats or 2 dogs in an animal house and make them as happy as they can be. Then if you give them a moreberry and wait until the next morning, you might be in for a nice surprise. When you have either 2 dogs or 2 cats with maximum happiness, feed them both a moreberry, put them in a pen together, and then morning comes. I declare this pyramid one of the 11 wonders of Lulutopia. Now, what shall I do about the other 10? I'll rule my empire of evisceration from the peak of my pyramid and pop down to the oasis for a dip after a deadly day of despotism. Are you going to another island soon? Well, be sure to bring back lots of new materials, not to mention more friends to help us out. I'm sure this next adventure of yours will be blimmin' dangerous. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. As a de facto master of this island, I'll see to it that nobody steps out of line while you're off adventuring. When you get back from your next adventure, bring some dank new blocks and a few BFFs with you, yeah? I ain't never been prouder of nothing as I am of that oasis. Now then, Tran, will you be heading off to another island, will he? Tran, I expect you and Malroth will be heading off to a whole new island soon. Do take care. Alright, I've got to do something about that place. It needs some work. It's nowhere near as prosperous as this pyramid. The pyramid was kind enough to give me a flat location. You can't be thinking about building this island up, Tran. You can't just be thinking about building this island up, Tran. We gotta protect it from the children of Argon, too. I'm just gonna ring the bell. That's what it's there for. Okay, you could follow less closely behind. Like, I like you a lot, but you're way too close. We may have built just the biggest building ever built. We may have just built the biggest building ever built, but me and the others just want to keep going. Building's so much fun. I ain't satisfied with the pyramid OS. I want to build more, more and more. The pyramid oases are finished, and now my muscles are screaming in agony. It's like muscle music to my ears. Ooh, feel the burn. Well done for completing the targets, our dear. Yes, we're ever so proud of it. I suppose you and Malroth will be setting sail for new adventures shortly. Take care of each other, alright? Ho ho ho! You completed 20 tablet targets. Unbelievable! In honor of your astonishing accomplishment, I'll reward you with this magic pencil, another indispensable tool for the budding builder.
Yaha!
Just mark out an area that takes your interest, and you can sketch it into a blueprint and build it all over again somewhere else. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Give it a try and see if it can help you complete the rest of the tablet targets. Finish 10 more tablet targets, and I'll give you your very own chisel. To the pip for now. The area enclosed by 2 pencil markers can be turned into a blueprint. Press RT to place the markers, and then approach one and press A to turn the area into a blueprint. Two animals they went. Let's see here. Relocate to gardens and gardens. Move from party. Give mini medals. Oh, Bandito Bandana, huh? That sounds good. Because I may not have anything to do with it, but it sounds like using more loot. While we're at it. Blame me, Tran. You only went and hooked a trio of angelfish. Ain't they just adorable? Oh, I'm over the bleeding moon. Now you proved yourself as an angler. I think I believe your story about being a builder. It just so happens that I've been looking for one of you. While you was away fishing, Gillian told me about a letter what you read before you come here. Well, guess what? The one who wrote it was me. I shoved it in a bottle and chucked it in the sea. You must have stumbled across it when you was out on your adventures. The thing is, ever since we run away from home, Gillian ain't never been the same. I thought that if I collected up all the rarest fish in the sea, she might remember her happy-go-lucky old self. Have you figured out why I was searching for a builder yet? Ain't it obvious? I want you to build an aquarium so I can stick a load of fish in it. I'll tell you what an aquarium means to me. It's a paradise full of colorful fish that can soothe the souls of even the meanest miners of crumbled down clammy caverns. When we was back home, Gillian was always waffling about having an aquarium to call her own. The children of Argon dashed her dreams to smithereens, the rotters. I know that her little face would just light up if you could build an amazing aquarium for her. It might even change her whole outlook on life. Well, what do you say? Will you do me a massive favor and build an aquarium? Nope. Eh? You callous little bleeder. I don't believe for a second that you wasn't moved to tears by that art-ridden tale of shattered dreams. I know your game, pal. You were just testing me to see how I'd react to your rebuffal. You can't fool me that easy. That's enough monkey business for now. But Shank, I'm gonna ask you again. I want a serious answer this time. Are you gonna build the aquarium or what? What? Get in. What a legend. Now get cracking on that fish tank blueprint. Chop chop.
Yep.
Softwood, I got plenty of that. Connecting window, I have some of that. And that, I have no idea where to get that one. What's this all about? What's all this about, eh? Are you making something? So this is what a blueprint looks like. Seems to me like you'd be able to find everything you need for this aquarium nearby and all. Alright, softwood. And connecting windows. I want you to make a fish tank. What's the hold up? I hope everything's alright with the tank. If you're looking for an anemone, there should be plenty of the local waters. Any color do, take your pick. You'll find all the other materials you need nearby too. Now there's nothing stopping you from finishing the blueprint, eh? You and Finn are acting right funny. I don't know what you're up to, but it smells fishy to me. So as long as you don't cause no trouble, I suppose I can't complain. Just don't go forgetting about becoming a master angler, yeah? You're gonna have to catch a proper pucka fish even by my stairs before that happens. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought about not putting it in until I get to see an enemy, but it's fine. You know, I've never been down here before. It's disgusting. So Finn wants you to build an aquarium, does he? These two really don't hold back when it comes to asking for favors. Damn, a big fish tank sounds like it could be fun to build. Just make sure it's a really good one, okay? Maybe we can build another when we get back to the Isle of Awakening. I think Brittany and Lillian would like that. Trying to switch the water here. I don't know why it's not pouring downward. Oh, okay. That's why. Not bad, Tran. You might have finished the blueprint, but we ain't done here. Not yet. Done here yet. Not by a long shot. Gillian's been nutty for fish ever since we was little. She loves swimming with them, keeping them as pets, even eating them. Though no one in the world loves fish as much as what she does. If you can make her happy with this aquarium, I'll be the most thankless geezer you ever really saw in your life. In fact, I'll even give you a special present that no top builder can do without. If a word like that don't put you in the building mood, I don't know what will. Right then, Tran. Now we've got a tank. Next thing we need to do is fill it with water. But there's something very important you need to remember first. First, you catch from the ocean can only live in seawater, but ones you hook in lakes and rivers need regular water, understand? Well, that's a good tutorial. You got a pot for carrying water, ain't ya? Well, just stand above the fish tank and dump an old load in. It should fill it up nicely. Well, up to it then. I want to see that tank full of lovely fresh water. Fill the fish tank with water. Now we got our tank. Next thing we need to do is fill it with water. Just don't forget that fish what you catch from the ocean like seawater, and then what come from river and lakes like good regular water. Filling the tank is as simple as Just stand over the top and sip in the water from your pot. You'll be done in a jiffy. Remember to keep pouring until the old tank's full. Don't stop halfway though, you'll never get the thing filled. Ain't no use waiting any longer. Fill that tank with lovely clean water and give me a shot when you're done. Go right? Lovely jubbly. That tank's brimming with wet stuff now. I might have to get me one of them little pots. There's loads of different kinds of water out there. Seawater, hot water, muddy water, you name it. And each fish likes a different one. You want to remember this when you're choosing what fish to keep. If you try releasing the fish into the wrong type of water, won't nothing good happen. But enough of that. I'm more interested in why Gillian taught a builder like you how to fish. You'd wonder that too if you knew what she was like back in the day, I tell ya. Truth is, that lass is from a famous family who was known for preaching and teaching us of the children of Argon. I said too much already. If Gillian catches me talking about her past, I'll be in for a right royal rollicking. Maybe another time. Besides, I think we got more pressing matters at, and don't you? There's just one thing left to do, and then Gillian's aquarium will be done and dusted. Now the tank's full of water, the last thing left is to do is stick some fish in it. Can't exactly call it an aquarium if you ain't got no fish swimming about, can ya? Remember that trio of angelfish what you bring back from Crumbledon? Well, why don't you release them into the tank? Fish can be pretty particular when it comes to where they live. Release a fish into the wrong kind of water and it'll pop right back out. Stick them 3 angelfish in the tank. Good to see the tank's full to the brim with water, eh? That means it's time to fill the thing with fish. Releasing that fish into the tank's exactly the same as letting one go in a fish cage. Could be a piece of cake for you by now. I'm sure you remember the trio of angelfish you caught over in Crumbledon. Well, I think they look lovely in this tank. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Them angelfish look right at home in there. Gillian's gonna be chuffed to bits, I just know it. I ain't forgetting about your special reward, but first we gotta see how she reacts. Oh, Gillian! 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 Come in and have the butchers at this. What is it? Is it the blueprint finish or something? Poor blimey, is that what I think it is? An aquarium? It ain't half bad for a first attempt. But it ain't exactly half good either. If you're trying to impress me, this just don't quite cut the mustard, sorry. I know you went to a lot of trouble to build that aquarium, but there's something important missing. A whopper showstopper of a fish. Whopper showstopper of a fish. This is your chance to show me you're a true master angler. I want you to catch a fish that'll knock me socks off. A big fish, you say? Well, I've heard of a snow-covered island where the people are locked in never-ending combat. You might be able to catch a king salmon there. A king salmon? That sounds just like the fish I'm looking for. Catch me one, will ya? Tran? If only it was that simple. You see, the spot where you can catch the king salmon ain't easy to reach by any stretch. If you need it in, I may be able to help. To tell the truth, I ain't never seen a king salmon. I wonder how big they are. Judging from the name alone, I'd say they're at least king-sized, maybe even bigger than that. Yeah, maybe not that big. Maybe call something else then, eh? By the way, I ain't got a clue where to fish for them. You're best off asking Finn about that. Remember, just bring me back one king salmon, okay? Come to ask me about where to catch king salmon, have ya? No. Okay, all you remember is to go to the snowy island where the fighting don't never cease. Find the river in a freezing blizzard, and bring back one plump king salmon. No. Alright, let me talk to you again. Say yes. That's the spirit. Now that I'm heard of a snowy island where war has been raging for as long as anyone can remember. You should be able to sail there, providing you know where it is. Anyway, on this island, there's a place where an howling blizzard blows day and night, and right in the middle of the snowstorm is a river. That's where you catch your king salmon. Yeah, I think I finally got into the rhythm of his lines, but I'm almost done talking to him. These guys are really, really hard to read. If you're having trouble finding this river, keep an eye out for the bridge near to a tower. If you jump off the bridge, you'll land slap bang in the river you want. Okay, all you need to remember. Okay, we read that one. Yeah, reading out the words without tripping over myself for 20 minutes straight is not easy. I will stammer for sure, but still. Woof, I have to really focus on reading those kind of lines.